You're right, Alex. A historical moment. I mean, this is something. It comes at a time when there were some worries in Israel about the rapprochement between the Emirates and Iran. You know that the National Security Advisor of the Emirates went to Iran, met with the president, and some circles here were a bit worried. I think that the invitation of Prime Minister Bennett to come to the Emirates, to come to Abu Dhabi, is an answer to all those who doubted the strength of the ties between us and the Emirates. The Emirates, it's true, they are afraid of Iran. They want to try to cover their back. It's understandable. But with us, they really are developing a very close relationship in all fields, including security, in all fields. So that for Bennett, this is the consecration of an effort which was started before him by Netanyahu, but Netanyahu never managed to visit the Emirates. Bennett, has the privilege to be the first Israeli prime minister there. And again, I say a historical moment.
Right, and the question is if there will be any impact really on the Iran policy as the world powers are also discussing the nuclear deal. We saw when Macron visited the Emirates, he said the Gulf states and Israel should be involved in the deal in order to make it good and to make it stick. We know that's not exactly the case, but what type of leverage can be made here by Israel and some of the Arab states who are scared of what Iran is capable of?
I think, first of all these countries, and there are many, it's not only Israel and the Emirates, it's Saudi Arabia, it's Bahrain, it's Egypt, it's Jordan. I mean, all these countries, all Sunni states are extremely worried. They don't speak up. We are the only one who speak up. They don't speak up, but they are not less worried than we are, not less. So Macron is absolutely right. There should have been a kind of a conversation between those countries affected and a common policy, maybe together with Europe. It's a good idea. I don't know if anybody picked it up, but what Macron said in the Emirates is a very good idea. There are a lot of countries with similar interests. And the very fact that Bennett is visiting the Emirates today shows, like 1,000 testimonies, that the Emirates and Israel are on the same side as far as Iran is concerned.